What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. This is officially part 4 and the last part of repairing the gas-powered golf cart for Oscar. Now, I will explain here in just a moment of exactly what I did. Usually I'd open up the video at Oscar's house, but I was there yesterday installing the last 2 components, which was the stop-start sensor and the ignition coil and spark plug. However, that wasn't the end of the repairs. There was more stuff needed, so let's go ahead and roll that intro while I drive over here to Oscar's house, and I will explain exactly what we did and the end result. So roll that intro and let's get to it. Alright folks, we are back here in the same garage as the Holden. It wasn't here yesterday. He went for a little spin. I'm sure that was fun. Alright, so we're back in here. As you notice, it's actually turned around compared to the way it was before. Let me go ahead and close this. The things that I did yesterday that I came in to do, I didn't record anything because I knew we were going to be busy with this. There was a lot to do. What I ended up doing was we took the diamond plate covers off of here to try to get to the floor, to get the floor moved up so I can get behind this pedal, and there's a sensor directly behind here. I don't know if he still has it. Probably chucked it. Where is it here? Where's it at? I'm going to show you the sensor that I had to replace. Where are you? In box? Yes, here. Is it? No, it's not in there. Where is it? Okay, well, Oscar probably put it somewhere. But anyway, it's another sensor. Here it is. Here we go. That is what I was after, guys. This is actually, just tuck this away. It's actually, I can't turn this on because I think the key is on, but it's up under here. You probably can't see with all the foam. But this wire, that right there, that attaches to the sensor, and the sensor is back behind there. It's actually sitting in there like this. So what happens is whenever you push the pedal down, see right now with the pedal up, it's pushing that button in. Whenever you push the pedal down, it actually releases that button, which sends a signal, or it breaks the ground, which allows the engine to say, oh, okay, now it's time to start. So what I changed yesterday also, aside of this sensor, which by the way, this sensor here is bad. It's a gas pedal kill switch, stop start switch. I also swapped out the new coil. This is a brand new coil here. The other one had a weak spark to it. This one is good. I also replaced the spark plug. This one's fantastic. But after I got all that done, we tried again. It turned out I had to actually climb up underneath here. I'll show y'all what I ended up having to get into. Okay, you see this bracket right here? I don't know if you guys can see with the camera. I apologize if you can't. Alright, this bracket right here. I had to take this bolt, this one, and the other 2 on the other side. Actually, I should have corrected this while I was under here. This should not be loose. I need to tighten that up. Or actually, this needs to be up higher to hold it in place. That's not gonna work, but whatever. I'll figure that out. Anyway, the sensor is up under here. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see. If you can try it, yeah, it's up under there. I don't know if you can see, but I hope you can. But anyway, I took this whole thing down, swapped out that sensor, put it all back, replugged all this in, which this needs to be pushed into there to prevent water, but I'll do that after the video. I ended up having to chase this wire all the way into here, into this module. This is a start, it's a start relay for the start generator. Okay, and the start generator, what I was pointing at was this doohickey right here, this round cylinder. Alright, so I cleaned all the points on here, and when I pushed the pedal, nothing happened. I said, okay, Oscar, I'm telling you right now, at this point, there's absolutely nothing mechanical wrong with this engine. There's nothing wrong with it. I checked the compression. I checked the power to the coil. I checked the plug with my meter. I checked, I cleaned out the carburetor. I made sure the adjustments were correct. I checked the ignition switch itself to make sure it turns off, it turns on, back and forth, and I made sure I had good a good. Trust me, I'm at a loss of words right now. But I made sure that the ignition switch was good. I made sure the choke was in a good position. I checked everything, y'all, everything. So all this is fine. It needs oil. Just I want to throw that out there. But I'll tell you what we ended up finding. But yeah, I did everything, and I'm like, damn, and it's just not working. So I would push this pedal, and nothing would happen. No clicking, no nothing, right? So I don't know if it'll do it right now. Okay, good. It's because the ignition's turned off. I would do this, and nothing. So like I said, I chased that wire all the way to here, to this cylinder. This cylinder down here connects the battery to the start generator, which turns the engine, which creates compression and allows it to fire. Whenever you let up and it compresses this switch here, it actually kills that signal to stop it from spinning, to stop it from running. Cool. Well, I checked I told Oscar, I said, dude, at this point, it's no longer a mechanical issue, it is electrical, which I like electrical problems because it's simple to find them. Way, way simpler. So I went ahead and I took this plug off and the one directly underneath, and I looked inside, and all I can see was that blue foam stuff. That's corrosion. I said, brother, I bet you that's your problem right there. So I took them both off, I cleaned them both out, plugged them up, and we made a small mistake. We forgot that it was left in this position. And this vehicle was turned the other direction. It was facing the other way. So when we hit that button, or when I hit this accelerator pedal and the power on, it kicked over. It took off in reverse. I've never seen Oscar move that quick before. He goes, oh shit. He reached over and grabbed it, and we both tried to stop it from going through the wall back here. So we're like, oh no, oh no. I was such an idiot for not paying attention to that feature. So anyway, I put it straight up and down, make sure it's in neutral, and now that it's turned on, whenever you push the gas pedal, oh, hang on. Oh, now that we got the seat fixed, this works now, the release lever, because he said it didn't work before. So now if you listen as I push this, hear the click. That click you hear is those contacts making inside that cylinder. Listen close. Hear it? Perfect. See, it's even creating some suction. You can see the gas. So as soon as I did that, I said, you know what? That's good. Now that the contacts are clear, let's go ahead and put it in neutral and actually try it this time. So this is what I get. Push. Oh, and then when you push it all the way down, you pull it back a little bit, and that's when it lets some fuel pass through the carburetor into the cylinder, allowing it to fire. So this is what we end up getting. Hopefully it's good. Hear the hiss? choke. Alright. Guys. I gotta do this with the choke, so hold on. I'll put y'all on my head as Oscar stands over there like, hey, what's up? Alright, so let's see if I can get this to work. I mean, I know it'll work. We drove the shit out of it last night. But that's just me. Let me pull the choke open a little bit. Full choke. And choke. And then off. We don't want to run it because when Oscar and I are idiots. He's laughing because it's true. Dingbat and I decided to go for a spin last night. He took it for a test run, went down the block, and came back. He said, "Here, test it out." I said, "All right, cool." I hop on it and I take off. I come back and I open it up to check everything else out, and the oil cap was missing. I said, "Oh, dude, that's not good. That was there before, wasn't it?" He said, "Yeah, I think so." I'm like, "Yeah." So now I'm back today. I checked the oil. Well, actually, Oscar checked the oil. Like I said, we're idiots. We should have checked the oil before we left. There's no oil in it. So my job is done here. My work is done. It runs. It'll leave him with a happy face out on the trails. Make sure it's in neutral, Oscar. Also, whenever you go to start it, you want to make sure you want to pull the choke out so it'll start, and then once it's warm, you can leave that in. But yeah, we're good to go. It's running. I'm set. I'm sorry, guys, it took to part 4 to get this going, but she needed some help. She needed some attention.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, if you guys happen to like this video, even though it's like about 11, 12 minutes long, like, share, comment, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you.